Just because Amazon, Google, and Apple are all done reporting their earnings doesn't mean we're not still in the middle of earnings season and there's not a lot of hot names. It's hard to beat the estimate every quarter, quarter after quarter, but some of the companies this week are doing just that, and I've gone through hundreds of charts so that I can pull out the best ones for you to look at as earnings season really continues this week. We're getting over 600 companies, so let's get right to it because there's a lot going on. First company is one we all know, Best Buy. Love it or hate it, it does have this great track record with just the one miss in 2012. And those shares just recently did hit a new high, and they've had a couple big beats in a row. So if you're interested in the retail side, especially obviously on electronics, this is definitely one to keep on your short list for this week. Our next company is also a retailer, but it's in the dreaded teen retail space. But look at this record, no misses in 5 years. American Eagle is one of the more popular of the teen retailers, though, at least by the analysts. They operate a very growing, popular brand. In addition to American Eagle, they own a brand called Aerie that they're opening up about 50 new stores this year. Yes, 50 new stores. Who's doing that? American Eagle. So this is one you're going to want to watch to hear what they say for the rest of this year and what their outlook is on that important teen demographic. And then our third stock, this is probably among the most beautiful charts of the week. It is one of the semis. So if you think NVIDIA is the only one that's been, on a hot streak, you'd be wrong. Broadcom with the ticker AVGO, now that it's merged with Avago. So it's got just the one miss in 2014, but shares are hitting that new high there. Otherwise, it's just a thing of beauty, and I'll be watching this one closely, see if they can do it again, and if the semi area can remain as hot as it has been the last couple of months. Our fourth company is a little cheater one because they only went IPO in 2015, but Planet Fitness hasn't missed since then. I kind of like this fitness category. We're getting a couple of these companies this week, including Nutrisystems and Weight Watchers, and now you got Planet Fitness to throw in there too. They're coming off of what would be their hottest quarter of the year, right around the New Year's, when you make all these resolutions and you decide you're going to join the gym and go work out. So this will be interesting to see if they're able to capitalize on that trend around the new year and if they're drawing in even more customers. And then finally, we're going to close it out with what you don't want if you've been going to Planet Fitness, and that is the Shake Shack. This is one of the more popular of the restaurant stocks, and it was part of the hot 2015 restaurant IPO year. And you can see that big burst there right after the IPO. Everything seemed to be coming up roses, and then the shares have slowly fallen into this narrow trending range here. It hasn't really busted out since 2016. It's kind of sitting there, even though it keeps beating. So you gotta like Shake Shack. It's still in an expansion mode. Valuations could be a concern, but it's always interesting to hear what they say and where they are seeing the growth in and in what markets. So this is one you definitely want to watch if you're interested in the restaurants. We're also getting Domino's. I didn't bring their chart because it's not quite as good as some of these other ones, but Domino's is also one you might want to keep handy. And we're also getting a couple other, the bigger restaurant names. So restaurants are definitely on tap this week. If you want to know anything about the options trades on any of these or any other company that's reporting this week, my colleague Dave Bartosiak is checking out some of the popular ones over on Zach's Live Trader, which is on YouTube. So be sure to head over there if you want to know the options trade. I know a lot of you like to look at the options, but if you just want to look at the chart, be sure to tune into these videos that I'm doing because I'm picking the best for you here. So it's not easy to beat every quarter, but these companies are doing it or getting really close. So earnings season isn't done yet. We still got a little bit more to go, and this week is still pretty hot, so be sure to tune in.